I discussed yesterday's email about somebody in our tech time email roster who got hacked. She doesn't know how they got her information. So that's when it's disconcerting. Her financial planner and was the one that caught it. So was it a link in an email? Did something get downloaded? Was it a phone call? Where
Mm.
it could be so many different things. So, um, hopefully she can figure out what was the cause because there are so many routes nowadays and AI is making it even worse because people can clone their videos of people and voices.
Mm.
I was just reading an article about how they were creating you could create a video avatar of yourself so that you could say go to a Zoom meeting and have your avatar speak and act like you so you
Right.
didn't actually have to do that
Anything.
kind of meeting presentation. So
All
that
right.
was a little disconcerting,
Yeah, for sure.
but it keeps advancing in multiple ways and we're always behind.
Right.
And very quickly too.
Yes. I don't know if I told you guys last week or not, so tell me if I talked about this. I had a meeting with our IT company and they were like, yeah, for businesses and security, be very, very careful with all of this because they're scared of it. So yeah,
And the sad part of it is it's not going to get any better.
no.
With AI involved with everything, it's like I don't know how you keep ahead of it. Especially companies like you're dealing with there,
Mm-hmm.
it's their job, but wow, I mean, I don't know what you can do.
Yeah, it's kind of like whack-a-mole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And there's organizations and things. I think I sent you a video about how there's in China like a business model where they have like human trafficking, slavery type things where they have these poor people on computers trying to spam and fish us. And we think it's a like legitimate hacker, and so we are snarky to them, but they're just these people that are forced into this. So they're getting abused on multiple fronts. So it's not good. But we do what we can, right?
Yeah.
Awareness is all you can do. And smart people still fall for them. Okay.
Since we don't seem to have anything else going on at the moment.
I like those kind of days.
Yeah. All right. You see my screen?
Yes, RoboForm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I've been struggling with using it on this new laptop.
Mm,
And every time it starts up, I get this window. It says enable RoboForm extensions in Safari preferences. So you do that and I click enable
yeah.
and I go here
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not quite sure what to do at this point.
Yeah, it looks like it's installed.
Yeah.
So,
Should I uninstall it and
and try
reinstall it?
again, maybe.
Now it says
Yeah,
RoboForm.
then you would delete it and then add it again. That doesn't seem like you need to do that. What happens when you double click it from the app? applications folder, like right there.
Like here?
No, not in Safari, but go to your
Oh,
application.
go in the folder, okay. Same thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've been all around this and I just, and like I say, it won't, the only other thing I can figure is to delete the whole thing from here
Mm-hmm.
and then reinstall.
That's my question as well. What happens with that?
Well, I look at it this way to answer your question. It's not working properly now.
Mm-hmm.
So if I lose it and I have to bring it, have problems bringing it back, I still not using it. So it's not like it's anything big. So all I need to do is move it to the trash.
Yep. And then delete the trash. Oh, you need to
Can't
close the,
can't be moved.
because it's open. So once it's closed,
Okay, quit.
you might need to quit the extension box in Safari or close Safari.
Can't be closed because some of the extensions are
Try
in use.
closing Safari. That's Finder.
All right. Now go into
Applications.
applications and delete it from here.
Mm-hmm.
Gone. Now empty the trash.
Yes, sure. You want the sure button.
Yeah. Okay, so it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
The trash is empty. So now I just need to go to RoboForm.
Or Safari.
Yeah, but
What do you use RoboForm for?
that's my password manager.
Oh,
Just like the one you use.
1Password, yeah.
Yeah, 1Password. Okay.
I was
Download.
thinking it was a form making one.
No, and I have it installed on several other machines, but it's just
Mhm.
got it. Go away.
It looks like it's going.
Oh, there it is. All right.
And this might be the Chrome extension.
Perhaps. Now, what are you doing?
Downloaded it again.
Don't know why. Oh, maybe I clicked twice.
Why is it not coming up? If you right click extensions, or try the one for the RoboForm for go back. Google, no, Google Chrome version 9. Can you open it in Finder?
Open the Finder. Okay. Oh,
Oh,
there
there it
it
is.
is.
RoboForm.
Okay, so it looks like it's
Double click. Open.
that's what I was afraid it was going to do.
Are you afraid of that?
Oh, it's a monster password. I have to find it. It's a long, like 30 carat
Yes.
sentence.
I hear ya.
It had to be secure.
Yes. And 1Password has a encrypted thing that you have to do on top of the password.
Oh.
So
All right. Carry on. I'll figure this out.
okay.
No, I have it. I can't, I'm not laying my hands on it.
That's
So
okay.
let me unshare. All right, I'll deal with this.
Good
And if
luck.
I have a problem, I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Now, why can't I find this?
Does that be too easy? Okay, so is this what you get?
No.
What does yours look like?
It has this willow flycatcher on the top, and then in the lower half, step-by-step sound photo. It might be an old app.
Let me Google this quick. Yeah, that looks like the right one. So it got the right one here. So maybe you don't. Looks like this one
Yeah,
over on
yeah.
that one
I think the one on the lower right there,
on the right. Yeah.
the second one.
Yep. So it looks like you need to put in an email address. Maybe you got farther than this.
Mine doesn't ask for an email address though.
Lucky. I hate giving my email out.
Don't you have a fake one made up, Lynn?
I have a spam one.
There you go.
Allow while using the app. So you could pick do it all the time or do it part of the time. And then it looks like, is this something that you've seen?
No, I'm just on that one page.
What's your page look like?
Again, it has a willow flycatcher on the upper half, has the bird flying across at the very, the Merlin bird logo. Then the bottom half has a circle with step-by-step, then circle with sound, circle with photo.
So you're seeing this now.
Yeah, I'm seeing the bottom part like you have. Right.
Yes. Okay. So it sounds like you could click on the sound button and then it can help learn about you could
Okay,
find the
I'm in
bird,
there. I'm where
but
you
you
are.
need to go
Continue.
through that. And it wants to identify the microphone. So you need to hit allow so it can use the microphone on your phone. And then it's going to find our location. Right now it's listening to see if we have any birds going on in the background, which of course we don't because I'm inside.
Mhm.
But if you hit that red button, it
Yeah,
will
I did.
stop.
It's not getting your parakeet, Lynn?
No, but it should then show you the different birds you have
Okay,
in
it
the
just
area.
says, yeah, listening for birds. And the red button with the squares at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That sounds correct, I guess.
that does sound correct. You just need to go outside to actually experience bird
Okay,
sounds.
so I may be installed already.
It sounds
Yeah,
like you're ready to go.
I think you're
You could
good.
also, if you click on that photo button, you could
Okay,
take a photo of a bird you see out in nature.
right,
But you, I think, need to approve that the app can use your camera.
okay. All right.
So
I'll,
you could also choose a photo. So if you're trying to identify a photo that somebody sent you, like if Shirley emailed you a photo and you're like, oh, I don't know that bird, you could choose that photo in her email.
Okay. Yeah, I checked that out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And it looks like if you do step by step, you
Mhm.
could show where the birds are on a map and things like
Current
that.
location map, recent, yeah, okay.
So if you want to like identify when birds are migrating and stuff, that might be more for them to track bird locations and things.
Okay. So if you were going to Hawk Mountain or Cape
Yeah,
May or
or
something.
Yellowstone or wherever you go.
Right.
But it looks like you need to change a different location to that. What I find interesting is these are birds in the area that could be what you're looking for. This
Yeah.
life list I'm curious about. If
Hmm.
you sign in, it looks like you could create a like these are the books or these are the birds I've seen my whole life. So
How did you get the life list?
down at the bottom, do you see Identity Explorer life list down
No.
here?
Oh, let me go back. I guess I have to go back.
I see it all the time.
My
The
sound recordings. No.
underneath the My Sound recordings, do you see on the bottom left the green identify?
Yes, yes.
Next to it is Explore.
Okay.
And if you click that, you could see birds that live in your area that you might.
Got it. Got it.
And then the life list, if you want to create an account, you could do that.
Yeah, I should have done that
And then,
long time ago.
yeah. And then settings, you could change the different settings that you want to do.
Okay. So I'll just work around some of those bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
But yeah, so next time you go on a walk, pull the app out and do a sound or photo.
got it.
Come back and report what you find.
I will. That's my assignment. Thank you.
That's your assignment. Good luck.
Or what are the chances of that being hacked into?
It depends on what password manager you use.
Hmm.
Some are more secure than others. I think LifeLock has been no, not LifeLock. Oh, what is it? I need to look it up. But there's one in particular that has gotten hacked several times in the last 2 or 3 years. So you don't want to use that one. Um, so, um, but I know there are some that have more encrypted permissions and things. Um, I know people are really happy with Keeper. Um, and
Keeper.
Keeper. I use 1Password, which I was just sent an article that it was in New York Times Wirecutter. I don't know if you are familiar with that website. They're New York Times recommendations of like best products. So that made me, I was curious that that's the one they picked. Chuck's using RoboForms. Um,
And it's been reviewed very well too, and has very good encryption.
mhm. Norton has one that people seem to like. Um, what you want to make sure is that it's encrypted. Because even if it is hacked, most of the time, if your information is encrypted, the hacker will have a harder time determining what your password is because it's encrypted.
But those little Chinese ladies are working on it.
Along with the North Koreans.
Yeah.
But Yeah, it's an important question. Most all browsers now have a default password manager. If you're, Internet Explorer, Chrome, all of those, it says save password, or remember password. That is a password manager.
Okay.
So if you do hit that save password, you are using a password manager. The What disturbs me about the browser password managers is you're relying on those big tech companies, right? Because Google then, if you use Chrome, then has your stuff, or Microsoft. And I mean, they're encrypted a little bit too. Um, but you're putting all your personal information with these big tech companies. And you're relying on another company, whatever you choose. Um, so there is no win-win-win, unfortunately.
Hmm.
Um, but it's a good it's a good question to ask.
David,
Okay, go ahead.
one of the nice things about the password manager is that if you have more than one computer and you have the password manager on all of the computers, it will sync your passwords from one machine to the other. Whereas if you're just relying on Google or Safari, it's stuck to that one machine pretty much. I don't think they talk to each other from one
Mm-hmm.
computer to the other, but it's nice with the password managers, you can sync all of your machines. So if you put a new password in your laptop, it will get transferred to your desktop and to your phone and to your iPad if you have one of those, as long as you have the password manager on all of those devices, which is nice then, because if you're out and about somewhere and you want to go to some website, you've got the information right there on your phone in your password manager. So that's a really nice advantage, to the whole thing.
Yeah, if you're traveling,
Another,
Yeah.
yeah, that's one of the reasons that I use it as well. The other thing that's helpful, um, is if you do a family plan, if you want to be able to share your information with, children or grandchildren, nieces, nephews, in case you get hit by a bus one day, and then they're reliant, if you've got a family package, they can get that information, and it's the most current information, so that it's easier with those there's horror stories of people dying and people losing financial records and stuff, or not being able to get to the bank or whatever it is. And having that family password manager makes it simple and easier for family members, which is what my family has. So, um, if we need to share that information with each other, we can. And so you could have, these are things for just me, and these are things for family members, or, you know, they can get to it if they need to, but not right now.
have the church offices ever been hacked?
Not anything major,
Serious? Mhm.
right? Nothing that's happened like from a business wide, like everybody, not yet. Um, I know we had one staff member before the pandemic who got ransomware on her computer, but it was just her computer that got that ransomware on it. Um, and people have fallen for our IT company sends us fake phishing emails to test our knowledge and keep us sharp, and people have failed those fake phishing emails from time to time. So,
You're not teaching them well enough, Lynn.
well, I once felt they send one once a month, and I was one of the people one month, and our IT company's like, it happened, somebody always fails. But and then they make you do a 15-minute training on
Yeah.
phishing. But thankfully, last time we had our IT meeting, we were a security risk of our business was down to less than 20%. It was like 14 or 15% like safe, or law or whatever it
Safe.
was. And they said that that's rare for a business to have that. Most companies are 20 to 25% range. So they're saying they said we're a lot safer and protective than most,
Good.
which was good to hear. Granted, we're a
Yeah.
smaller business, but it is concerning. Nowhere's safe. And
You
even the
run-
smartest people fall for it. You know, we've had several tech time members who are educated and aware of these issues who've fallen for phishing.
Sometimes those phishing menus look so darn inviting that you just feel that you got to do them, you got to do it. And
The other challenge too is they hit your gut reaction, right? Like you've got noises coming out of your computer, or
Your package
screaming
has
at
arrived,
you.
Right.
Your grandchild's in trouble,
right?
give them money. Yeah.
Yeah, gotten a couple of those.
So yeah, they're trying to get you at your most vulnerable and gut reactions.
Right.
So that's when you go, okay, let me double check. Take a beat, breathe.
I got one just the other day saying that my Netflix account has been canceled and that I should call such and such a number to get it reinstated. Well, the thing of it is, it's free through my phone provider, so I know it didn't come from T-Mobile, so so then I got another one. It was a day or so later that said that we've been trying to reach you about your Netflix account. I just keep deleting them. I don't even read them hardly anymore.
No.
It's what they're trying to do, and there's just no sense buying into it. Especially when you realize, or when you think about it for just a second, that it can't be true. So
Yep.
it is frustrating, though. They do make it sound so serious.
Appealing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were just talking about one on the news either last evening or the evening before about people getting texts from the Turnpike Commission
Mm.
saying that they owe like $8.60, and if you don't pay that within a certain time frame, you're gonna get fines and penalties of so much money, and people are
That's a new
falling
one.
for that and paying the $8.60, which isn't very much, but then they're getting into your accounts when you do that. And they were warning people, to, that's another scam. Don't fall for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's good to know. I'll have to let folks know about that one. I hadn't heard that one.
Yeah, that one was on Channel 8 News. They have a guy there that does investigations into things like this. So he
Nice.
said he had heard from 30 or 40 people in the course of 2 days about receiving this text message. So he had done some research into it and was reporting to everyone.
Nice they do that.